It's a shame. What a shame that unfortunately this feud will not be concluded. Well, for now at least. Don't know what happens whenever Tommaso Ciampa comes back. But this 94th edition of WWE Turn Alert puts us right back on track where a man who had been struggling for a long time with one of the biggest gray clouds over his head for the longest time, 2 years almost now to be exact, Johnny Gargano the last night finally got the sweetest revenge he can get on Tommaso Ciampa. It would have been sweeter for him to go to NXT TakeOver New York and to be able to dethrone the NXT champion himself. But even though we had a photo on Twitter of Tommaso Ciampa at home recovering from his surgery watching Fastlane, holding Goldie, it's still, I don't believe that WWE would go out of their way 1 month later to have him still defend that championship to finish up his feud. Last night on NXT, in the semifinals, the second semifinals match, the main event of NXT last night, it was DIYs, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano taking on the team of Aleister Black and Ricochet. And it was fitting for them to be eliminated from the tournament against those two because those two were the ones that they've definitely had, the most history with. And, those two need to get their comeuppance on the two of them after everything they have put them through since, well, the earliest since July when Ciampa first dethroned Aleister Black. And then after the match, well, during the match, Johnny Gargano, looked like he was injured when Ricochet did a Death Valley driver, planting a Ciampa on top of Gargano's leg, and it looked like it may have hurt Gargano's leg. So Gargano was limping, and he pretty much tagged himself out and had Ciampa go at it alone. They would lose the match. Afterwards, Candice LeRae came out, and her and Ciampa would help Johnny up the ramp, but Johnny fell to show that he was really hurting. He gets back up again, facing towards the crowd. But then you see those eyes, those fire and those blue evil eyes of Tommaso Ciampa. He goes to do the same exact thing he did when he first imploded DIY. But Johnny Gargano puts his foot out and stops it. Pretty much saying that, it's not going to happen this way again. And he turns it around and slams him face first to the LED board, just like Ciampa did 2 years ago. And he was just like, yeah, this is how it should be. Yeah, DIY, huh? DIY. Doing it yourself. Johnny Gargano even posted on Twitter afterwards, 7 months ago, he said he needed to find that man again. You need to find Johnny wrestling again. Took a little bit of a journey, but he is back. Unfortunately, though, he won't be able to dethrone Tommaso Ciampa for that NXT championship. But I bet you any money, somehow Johnny Gargano will still become NXT champion at TakeOver New York. No matter who it's again. I don't know if they're going to do like a multi-man match, just a singles match, or how they're going to decide that. But it's just unfortunate that this amazing story for the past 2 years, that was supposed to be concluded at TakeOver New York, will not get the proper ending. I mean, I don't know what will happen when Tommaso Ciampa comes back. I mean, I've heard the rumors again that Tommaso Ciampa, apparently there is a draft for, the return of Tommaso Ciampa, which again, I've heard rumors of 6 to 14 months. After the surgery, I heard maybe only 3 to 6 months. We'll have to wait and see. This feud needs to have one more match. One more match for Johnny to completely seal the deal and gain his full comeuppance. Yes, you can kind of treat this as Johnny writing Ciampa off, but if they did a more brutal assault, it would look even better. But of course, at the time, they didn't know Ciampa was going to be getting written off. Because again, the plan was apparently they wanted Ciampa to be able to get through till TakeOver New York and then take some time off after that to heal his neck and whatnot. Which would have worked again because would have given Johnny gave the head start to go full steam ahead. And Ciampa, going up to the main roster, dropping his champion. Because again, it's like how it was like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The loser of that feud could not go up to the main roster before the winner of that feud. It was not possible for that to happen. But, Johnny Gargano, though, finally, escaped from that dark side. Or, just had the plan, and it worked. And Johnny Gargano is a full-on babyface again. And he's, once again, Johnny Wrestling. Welcome back Mr. Wrestling himself, Johnny Gargano. That's it for not Takeover number 34. Turn Alert number 34. Guys, what are your thoughts on Johnny Gargano overcoming Tommaso Ciampa's demons and becoming Johnny Wrestling once again? Are you disappointed as well that we will not be getting this match to go to New York? And if you have any thoughts on what you think will happen when Ciampa comes back, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And be sure to slap a like on the video, subscribe, or comment on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAirBrownie3. And guys, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.